And that's kind of what it feels like being a Flames fan right now. A couple of brutal losses, and we're coming into Montreal hoping to pick out our first win against a damaged goods Montreal squad. For more on injuries for Montreal, we'll turn over to Demonous.
All right, so we're looking at the injuries of Montreal, where we won't be seeing everybody's favorite winger, Michael Camilleri.
Mm,
Markov with his great big contract that they gave him again.
mm,
The one that everyone said you shouldn't do that, but they did it anyway? Yeah, he's not playing.
yeah.
Spacek we won't see, and Campoli. So obviously their blue line looks like
Yeah, paper thin. Their blue line actually right now is Hal Gill and PK Subban on the number one, Josh Georges and Rafael Diaz on the number two, and Alexei Emelin and Yannick Weber on the number three. And on the Flame side, Morrison,
Backlund,
Backlund, and
Ivans, and Carson.
yeah, they're all still out. So both of us are injured, but maybe because we have a little more depth, we'll be able to swing one out of the halves.
Yes, yes, yes.
And speaking of depth, yeah, we're a little low on center still. Gotta find a way to get a better centerman in because this is
Well, when
kind of ridiculous.
we're waiting for Morrison to come back.
Yeah,
Morrison comes back, we'll be fine.
hopefully.
So what do our lines look like coming
Our
into?
lines look like, first line is again Tonge, Moss, and Aginla, which kind of underwhelming, but hopefully something will happen tomorrow because we're doing this again the day before. Glencross, Jokinen, and Stempniak on the second line, which was a fairly solid looking line, producing 2 goals for Glencross, which is a huge plus. Tim Jackman, Roman Horak, and Rene Bork on the third line, which is interesting. Hagman is going to be on the third line, which means Hagman is on the fourth line.
Yeah.
Jackman will be on the third line, which is an interesting little switch. So Hagman, Stajan, and Kostopoulos. Kostopoulos is also switching wings. This should be interesting. And and after that, defense is Bomeister, Butler, Hanan, Giordano, Saric, and Babchuk. So Babchuk is getting swung back in, and Kaprizov apparently will be starting. So yeah, that's looking
That
some
works.
interesting changes there. I don't know why Jackman is getting the boot up to third line. So
Because Jackman actually tries.
Hagman, come on now, Hagman's given effort, more
They're,
effort than Stajan.
yeah, but you can't punish Horak because he's doing good by putting Stajan up and putting Horak down. So they're putting Hagman, who's trying with Stajan. I see the third and fourth lines rolling just as much as each other.
True, true. The halves on the meanwhile, I've already told you the defense, but the forward lines are a little less underwhelming. Pacioretty, Gomez, and Gianta on
Oh,
line one.
Gomez. Oh no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Scott Gomez.
they're getting that desperate. And then second line will be Travis Moen, Thomas Plekanec, Eric Cole, Matthew Darche, David Descharnier, Andre Kostitsyn, Lars Eller, Andreas Enqvist, and Aaron Pulasaj. And Carey Price will be starting.
Nice.
So, moving on to team leaders, I guess. Demonis, take it away.
All right, we're looking at for the wonderful Canadians. Leading them in points and assists is Plekanec.
Ooh,
3 points. That means 1 goal and 2 assists.
that's not too bad.
You saw him in his wonderful goal against Winnipeg. Montreal
Mm-hmm.
Canadiens. Taking that moment that 15,000 sold out, people were waiting for, and then just ruining it.
Yeah, speaking of, Camilleri gashed at that one. Look, I saw the replays. I did not catch the game. I was eating turkey, but I did watch a bunch of replays, and I didn't really like. I didn't see any blood or anything going crazy, spurting out or anything. I didn't see any blood on the sock or anything, but apparently he was cut pretty bad and will be out for a few weeks.
Good
And
job.
we're not even sure if it was on the front or the back of the leg. It was yeah. So that's a shame.
And we don't care
Mm.
because we're Flames fans.
Well, we got to give updates. I'm trying to be impartial a bit here.
And leading us in goals and is, Curtis Glencross with 2 goals.
Mm-hmm.
And some people think the way that we have to win now is just stop Glencross from scoring first every game.
Yeah. No.
And
That,
so our points leaders are Glencross, Jokinen, Tange, and Giordano with 2 apiece, which is awesome. No, it's not. That really sucks. Iginla's not in there, and so is Bork. Bork and Iginla aren't in there. That disappoints me.
that does disappoint. No.
And then our last game, which were awesome. Montreal won what 5-2, and we got our balls rocked 5-2.
Yeah. This might not turn out to be so good for us, but maybe all these injuries, maybe it'll be a closer game. I don't know. It depends on how the Flames do, and
If we don't win this game, I don't know what we're gonna do.
mm,
Actually, gonna have to watch this on RDS. So let's hope for a win.
yeah,
Even when we lose, we win.
those RDS guys. What is the records at so far? The Flames are 0-2, and what's Montreal at?
They are 1-1.
They're 1-1. All
Yes.
right, so yeah, both teams not doing so hot, but it is only 2 games into the season. It looked like Iginla was starting to find some groove at the end of that game. There, he did score a goal, so that's good, and that puts him uh, cutting into Iggy watch here, Iggy goal watch. That 15 goals away from 500 goals. Anything
Keys to
else?
the game. Keys to the game. We
Moving
have
on.
to stop getting our balls rocked and actually play 60 minutes.
Cannot slack off in them second periods.
Because according to NHL.com, we look like a legitimate contender based on our first period performances. Once we get to the second and third periods, we look like the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, no, we cannot be doing that. We cannot be doing
Yeah,
that.
so we got to really move away from that and try to, keep it in the first period range, but for 60 minutes.
Yes, all full 60, definitely what we need. And how about that there Tim Erickson watch? I believe it's time for.
All right, just like with the rest of the Rangers, who have also been getting their balls rocked, which is my new favorite phrase of the week.
Yeah, phrase of the week.
0 goals, 0 assists for 0 points, a -1, and 4 penalty minutes. Good job, Tim. We miss you.
Alrighty, and moving right along, let's go ahead and call the game. How many fights? How many goals? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna score?
I'm looking at. I would like it to be somewhere around the 4-1 range,
That would be nice.
but I'm seeing it as like a close 2-1 game because we suck.
Yep, yeah.
To really get out of that, I'm optimistically looking 4-1. Realistically, 2-1.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a major improvement. I mean, you can even go 3-2. I mean, as long as we're winning.
Yeah, definitely. We need to win this
I
one.
don't want to call something and then we just get our balls rocked like the other games. I gotta stop saying that expression.
Yeah. No, what about fights? Is anyone gonna, I don't know if there's gonna be a fight this game. Do you think anyone's gonna have a fight?
I don't know, man. You could see maybe like Jackman or something.
I'm sure there's gonna be some scrums. I don't see a fight though.
I wouldn't mind seeing Jackman scrap it up again.
No, I would love to see a fight, but I don't think there's going to be a fight.
That's possible, good sir. That's possible.
Yep, yep. And who's gonna score? What do you think?
For us,
Yeah.
with my 4-1 prediction, I would say Glenn Cross.
Yeah.
I see Tanguay scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Jokinen
Mm-hmm.
and Babchuk.
I've checked. Okay.
Babchuk.
Against and who on the Habs?
Who do I have on my fantasy pool?
Hey.
Darren A.
Alrighty then.
No, I don't have Darren A. By the way, I'm not that bad at drafting.
No, I think it's gonna be somewhere close to. I think it's gonna be 3-2 Flames. I'm gonna make this 3-2 Flames. I think I don't know if Glenn Cross is going to score again. I don't know if he's going to like three games in a row scoring is a little tricky to do. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I think I'm going to be safe, and I'm going to say Moss. Moss is going to score because he's on the first line. He's got to get one soon. So Moss is going to score, and then I think Horak will get his first goal, and something's got to get on that bottom line. Stajan is going to get one. Stajan is going to get one, I think. As for the Habs, 2 goals, I'm going to pick Pacioretty and Plekanec to score for them.
Nice.
Yep, yep. And
Sure.
I believe that's going to be the end of this one, unless Demonous has something else he needed to say, or
No, we got to keep this short.
yeah, keep it short. All right, so I think that's going to be the end of this one, and we'll see if we can get a season sort of preview thing coming up soon, and yeah, we'll see how much you guys like this one, and
Much.
this shorter one, and see how you guys like it, and we'll figure stuff out. Alrighty, I think that's it then.
Can we redo that last part? That was so awkward.
Okay, we'll redo that then.
Stop, stop. We gotta stop with the
All right then. I think that's gonna be it for this edition of our game day videos, and
We'll talk to you guys soon.
we'll talk to you guys soon. Yeah, there. Keep your heads down and your sticks up, kids.